In 1862, the renowned Polish painter Jan Matejko completed one of his most enigmatic and poignant works, Stańczyk. This painting, featuring the famous court jester Stańczyk, is far more than a simple portrait. It's a powerful reflection on Poland's political struggles, an expression of national grief, and a timeless symbol of wisdom and sorrow hidden beneath a mask of comedy. Join me as I explore the story behind this iconic painting, delving into the history, symbolism, and artistic brilliance that makes Stańczyk one of the most revered works in Polish art history. To truly understand the significance of Jan Matejko's Stańczyk, we must first look back at the political landscape of 16th century Poland. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was a formidable European power, but it was also plagued by internal divisions, foreign threats, and political instability. Stańczyk, the jester who serves as the central figure in Matejko's painting, is often associated with the reign of King Sigismund I the Old. While a jester in the king's court, Stańczyk was known for his sharp wit and biting political commentary. According to legend, Stańczyk was one of the few who recognized the dangers facing Poland, particularly after the loss of Smolensk in 1514. Matejko chose to set the scene of his painting in the aftermath of this devastating event. While the court celebrates in the background, Stańczyk sits alone in deep reflection, mourning the loss of Smolensk and, more broadly, the decline of his nation. Matejko painted Stańczyk in 1862, during a period when Poland was no longer an independent state, having been partitioned between Russia, Prussia, and Austria. Thus, Stańczyk's grief resonates with the struggles of Matejko's own time, symbolizing the loss of Polish sovereignty and the sorrow of a nation longing for freedom. Stańczyk was no ordinary jester. His name, which has become legendary, is associated with wisdom disguised as folly. Historians believe that Stańczyk may have been based on a real historical figure, a jester who used humor to deliver biting political critiques. Throughout history, the role of the jester has often been misunderstood. Rather than a simple fool, jesters were frequently trusted advisors who used humor to speak uncomfortable truths. Stańczyk, in particular, is remembered as a figure who foresaw Poland's decline and dared to speak out against it. In Matejko's painting, Stańczyk is not depicted in a moment of levity, but in a state of profound contemplation. This portrayal aligns with the historical view of Stańczyk as a wise figure whose insight was unmatched by the rest of the court. His melancholy expression reflects the weight of the nation's fate on his shoulders. Now that we've explored the historical context and the character of Stańczyk, let's dive into the artistic elements that make this painting a masterpiece. Jan Matejko was a skilled artist who used a variety of techniques to create depth, emotion, and narrative in his work. Matejko's use of chiaroscuro, the contrast between light and dark, enhances the emotional tension in the painting. Notice how Stańczyk is bathed in a soft, almost somber light, while the background, where the court celebrates, is shrouded in shadow. This contrast underscores the emotional distance between Stańczyk and the oblivious revelers. Stańczyk's posture is another crucial element of the court. Matejko skillfully captures the weight of Stańczyk's burden. He is not just sitting, he is bearing the weight of a nation's decline. The background of the painting also deserves attention. While the court celebrates a seemingly joyous occasion, Matejko has rendered the figures almost indistinct, as if to emphasize their ignorance of the tragedy that has just occurred. This blurred background contrasts sharply with the clarity and intensity of Stańczyk's figure, reinforcing his isolation. One of the most important symbolic elements in the painting is the letter lying on the table next to Stańczyk. This letter announces the fall of Smolensk, a loss that marked a turning point in Poland's decline. The letter serves as a reminder of the harsh political reality Stańczyk contemplates while the rest of the court remains oblivious. The jester, as a symbol, often represents the intersection of folly and wisdom. In Stańczyk, Matejko uses the figure of the jester to question who truly holds wisdom in times of crisis. Is it the rulers, the politicians, or the one who sees beyond the surface and dares to question the status quo? The painting's themes of loss and sorrow resonated deeply with the people of Matejko's time. Poland, under foreign rule, had lost its independence, and Stańczyk's grief reflected the nation's collective mourning. Matejko used this historical figure as a symbol of Poland's enduring struggle for freedom, making the painting a powerful commentary on the artist's own contemporary political situation. Jan Matejko was more than just a painter. He was a historian and a patriot, using his art to preserve the memory of Poland's past and to inspire future generations. Stańczyk, while not as grand in scale as some of his other works, is one of his most personal and introspective pieces. It stands as a testament to his ability to capture not just historical events, but the emotions and struggles that accompany them. Matejko's influence cannot be overstated. He shaped the way Poles see their own history and their national identity. His works are more than art, they are historical documents, capturing moments of triumph, tragedy, and reflection. Stańczyk remains one of the most iconic and enduring works of Polish art. Through this solitary figure, Jan Matejko captured the essence of a nation in mourning, a people who have lost much but continue to reflect, to resist, and to hope for a better future. It is a painting that invites viewers to think, not just about the past, but about the enduring struggles for freedom and identity. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history, art, and emotion. Stańczyk is not just a painting, it is a story, a mirror of a nation's soul, and a reminder of the power of art to capture the human condition.